Hi, welcome to Pest Free Howick Ward tutorial video. Today I will talk about 5-minute bird count. What is it and why we want to count birds? First, it's a fun and easy outdoor pastime you can do on your own or make a competition with friends who counted more birds. Second, it's a great opportunity to learn about birds and their habits. If you do bird counts at your backyard or local area, you can learn so much about the secret life of your bird neighbors. Third, you don't need a degree to become a real scientist at your own backyard, school, or nearest park. Yes, the information from bird counts help scientists and conservation ecologists to estimate bird numbers in a given area. It also helps tracking decline or growth in bird populations. This in turn helps making informed decisions about which bird might struggle at the moment and how we can support them. To begin counting birds yourself, you need to get all the equipment. You need a pen or a pencil. A pencil is more reliable because unlike a pen, it writes in every kind of weather. A stopwatch or an alarm. You can use the one you have on your smartphone. A piece of paper or a notebook. Notebook is better because there is smaller chance you will lose a notebook rather than a separate piece of paper. And sometimes you need a pair of binoculars. Now that you have everything, let's see how the bird count works. First, you need to choose a place where you are going to count birds. This could be anything from your backyard to a local park. It's better to start with a small area to practice. In this example, we will be counting birds in Salford Park, Flatbush, near to where I live. Then, we need to find a good spot in the center so we can get a good view on every corner of our place. In this case, I chose a drainage hatch. Now we need to draw an imaginary circle around us to define an area in which we will be counting birds. This circle can be as large as you feel confident, but usually no larger than 50 meters in diameter. Otherwise, you struggle to hear and see all the birds within the circle. If you start practicing at your backyard, the boundaries of your backyard will define your circle for observations. Once you figure out the area, you need to start an alarm for 5 minutes or start your stopwatch. If you use a stopwatch, don't forget to check it regularly to know when it's been 5 minutes. Now, you need to record all the birds you see or hear within your circle into your notebook. Don't record the same birds that move around your area and only record new birds if you're confident you haven't seen them before. In 5 minutes, your task will be over. Now you want to share your results with other people. The best way to do so is to upload what you have written in your notebook to the eBird free app, which you can install on your phone. It might be a bit puzzling in the beginning, so we'll share some tips and tricks on how to succeed with bird counts. Stay quietly at one point and only slowly turn around to observe all the birds in your circle. This will help you to focus on birds and observe more. Start early in the morning when birds are the most active to see and hear more. Between 7 and 8 a.m. is the best time, but you can count birds any time of the day. Keep your pets and infants inside as they may disturb the birds or you yourself. After all, is just 5 minutes for them. A notebook is a good option, but pre-printed record sheets make your task easier and faster. You can file your record sheets to prevent them from being lost. Sometimes you might need to use binoculars if you struggle to see a bird, for example, high in a tree. And remember, it's okay if you don't know a bird you see or hear. Write down how the bird looked like, or take a picture or record its song to be able to identify it later. If you are new to bird counts, grab our Pest Free Howick Ward record sheets and copy them at home for you to practice. These record sheets contain a brief instruction so you always remember what you are doing, as well as the names and the photos of different birds you are likely to find in Auckland. Also, there are circles against each bird, so you can record numbers super fast by simply crossing the circles out. Now a couple of words about the eBird Free app I mentioned earlier. This app was designed by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology in the United States. They developed an app called eBird that helps people to submit their bird counts from whenever they are, and then the scientists from around the world can get access to this data. Cornell Lab designed a special New Zealand version, so once you downloaded the app, you need to register an account and specify your region in order to start recording New Zealand birds. You can find more information about the app online. Also, Cornell Lab runs online webinars on how to use it, or you can simply talk to one of our friendly Pest Free Howick Ward staff. Finally, here are a couple of resources to help you identify the birds. One is the Merlin Bird ID app, developed by the same Cornell Lab. This app gives access to photos and song records of birds from every corner of our planet. Another one is New Zealand Birds online webpage, created by Birds New Zealand Ornithological Society and is focused exclusively on New Zealand birds. Thank you for your attention and happy birding!